Hello everyone! What ways of using AI do you know? Besides creating images, videos and ChatGPT. Today there will be something special, and this dish is called Gaussian Splatting. Imagine that you can turn a regular video into a full 3D scene that you can freely move around it. Gaussian Splatting is a modern method for creating 3D scenes for photos or videos. Basically, the system analyzes a large number of photos or video frames, determines the camera position for each frame, and gradually reconstructs the 3D structure of the scene. After that, the algorithm creates thousands or even millions of Gaussian splats that together reproduce the geometry and color of all objects. This technology belongs to a new direction called neural rendering, and all of this can be done on your own computer for free. On GitHub, there is a complete installation guide for Windows. You need an NVIDIA 3090 graphics card with 24 GB of VRAM. I actually bought one recently. Next, you need to install several basic programs, without which Gaussian Splatting simply will not run. First of all, we install Git. In Windows search, I type cmd, the command prompt opens. I type git -- version, and if Git is not installed, I install it. After that, we install Anaconda or Miniconda, because the whole system works through a separate environment. On the website anaconda.com, you can download an installer for free. On the right side, there is an Environments tab. I already have a Gaussian Splatting environment. I will show how to create a new environment a little later. Next, you need to install CUDA toolkit. Without it, the scene training simply will not work. We check it using the command nvcc -- version. You can download the required version on developer.nvidia.com. And one more important thing, you need to install Visual Studio with a C++ support. Otherwise, the code will not compile. We download Visual Studio installer from the Microsoft website, and through the installer we install Visual Studio 2019 plus desktop development with C++. After that, we restart the computer. Next, you need to install CalmUp, ImageMagick and FFmpeg. After everything is installed, we can move on to the project itself. We go on the GitHub and download Gaussian Splatting repository. After that, we open the command prompt and copy the git clone command. We go to the folder cd Gaussian Splatting and paste the command. Set distutils use sdk1 conda env create file environment.yml. Sometimes it takes some time to install the dependencies. So if something doesn't work for you, just know that you are not a first person going through this. All answers to errors can be found to the internet or fixed with the help of ChatGPT or other models. Now the more interesting part, creating the scene. This you need either a video or a lot of the photos of the one scene. I'm using a regular video that was recorded on a phone. The most important thing is that the camera moves slowly and without sharp movements. Next, we need to extract frames from the video. This is very easy to do using FFmpeg. In the Gaussian Splatting folder, you need to create a folder called Data, where all projects will be stored. I create a subfolder for the project, call it Audi, and put a video of my car there. In the command prompt, I go to the project folder using the cd command and paste the full path. The command for extracting frames looks like this. I drag the video into the path to video, place and change frame extraction rate to 2. I press enter and the frame extraction process starts in the folder. 2 means 2 images from 1 second of video. For CalmUp, the correct folder and file structure is very important. Use the example from the second part of the guide. I select all images and move them to the input folder. I type conda activate Gaussian Splatting. The environment is activated. Now we run the first script that analyzes all images and determines the camera positions. At this stage, the program understands where the phone was located during recording. I go back to the main folder and type Python convert data audio. Enter. After that, we start training the scene. Usually, training takes about 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the graphics card. You can safely go for a coffee. At this moment, the program starts build a 3D scene from thousands of small Gaussian splats. On GitHub, we find pre-built Windows binaries. Download them, extract them, and move to the viewer folder, to the main Gaussian Splatting folder. We go to the viewers bin folder and see the file Gaussian viewer.x. In the command prompt, I go to the viewers bin folder, so I paste the command to launch the viewer, just like it's shown on GitHub. I update the path to my trained model and press enter. The viewer starts, and I can already see my car inside the program window. I can zoom in, zoom out, but unfortunately the image starts to break apart. The overall shape of the car gets distorted. This could have happened for different reasons: video quality, lighting conditions, or even reflections of the car surface. To avoid wasting the whole experiment, I switched to a paid app called Polycam. I upload my video, choose Gaussian splats, wait a bit and get a result that looks much better. Here the 3D scene looks significantly cleaner, although, as you can see, the video quality is still not perfect, so that's something to keep in mind. I can also see the position of each frame after the video has been split into individual images. If I look at the result again, I can say that for a random phone video, this actually looks pretty impressive. We can see a similar idea in OpenArt.ai. I select 3D world, upload an image generated by NanaBanana, and the AI fills in the missing details to create a full 3D scene from just one image. We can move around inside this scene. Of course, the quality isn't perfect, but don't forget this is generated from a single image. And honestly, it still looks really impressive. Here's another example from my Polycam collection. In this case, only images were used, and the quality is actually quite solid. And you can clearly see details, colors, even text. This technology makes it possible to create a 3D model from almost any object, or even reconstruct an entire environment or landscape. Polycam also offers a 7-day free trial, so it's definitely worth trying. You're probably thinking, what do you actually do with this next? So in this part I'm going to show you how to edit the scene, how to clean it, and even how to import it into a game engine, Unreal Engine. But here's the problem. The scene almost always contains extra objects, noise and a lot of unnecessary parts. The first step is cleaning the scene. Let's go to superspill.at website. Just drag the .py file into the program windows. Remove all the unnecessary parts of the scene and export the clean file. Next, we create a project in Unreal Engine. To import .py files, you can use different plugins. For example, XNV plugin from GitHub, but I personally use a plugin from official Unreal Marketplace, fab.com, called the 3D Gaussian plugin. It's not free, but yeah, it's my weakness. I add it to the project, activate in the plugins tab, and load my model. And now you can already see the scene inside Unreal. Then I add a sky, a few assets, my meta-human character, and the scene is ready. You can also convert the .py file into FBX and continue editing the object in Blender, but that's a topic for another video. At the end, a full 3D scene created from our video can now be used every day. I also put on my Oculus Quest 3, and now I'm completely immersed on my virtual world. Alright, it's time to finish the video. I know you enjoyed it, and I can already see a lot of likes. Thank you for that. It really helps the YouTube algorithm push my channel. If you don't want to miss the next video about AI, AI automation, AI-generated music, and everything related to this incredible technology that's already changing our everyday lives, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Bye!